Hello, Star students, and welcome again in Unit 11 for the topic of lessons to learn. Now we are going to discuss some words regarding this lesson and regarding lessons to learn. So, first word is performing arts. What is the meaning of performing arts? So, from this photo, you can know that performing arts, they are like acting, dancing, and playing music. Next, journalist. So it's easy. Journalist is a person who writes news stories for newspapers and other media. So journalist, as you see from the photo, person who writes news, says stories for newspapers and other media. Next, website. So website is a set of pages of information on the internet. Next, grant, and take care for this word. Grant is money you get from the government to study. So this is money that you take it from the government to study. Okay, this is grant. And the following word is tutor. What is the meaning of tutor? Tutor is the same meaning of teacher. Okay, the following one, fees. So do you remember the word grant? Grant, this is money that you take from government to study. But fees, money you pay for lessons. So you will pay this money for lessons. For example, your parents pay fees to the school. Okay? Lecturer. So lecturer is a teacher at university. So lecturer, this is the person or the teacher who teaches at university. Okay, is it easy? Okay, so the following word is knowledge. So what is the meaning of knowledge? Knowledge is information you know about something. So when I have knowledge about technology, so I have a lot of information regarding technology. Next, diploma, as you see, and see very easy. Diploma, this is an official document that says somebody has passed an exam and has certain qualifications. So once you pass any exam and take certain qualifications, you pass. It means diploma, or you have diploma. Okay, so for example, I have diploma for CELTA. Okay, like I got diploma regarding the course CELTA that I talk. Okay, is it easy? Okay, let's continue. So, inshallah, once you graduate, you got diploma and your name right here. I hope so. Okay. So, certificate. Certificate, this is piece of paper which says somebody has passed an exam and has certain qualifications. So, certificate, and I know that you have a lot of certificates from your school because you are very creative and successful persons and successful students. So, you take certificate, piece of paper which said that you passed the exam with certain qualification. Of course, that certificate you should get higher degrees. Okay. So the following word, of course, you want to know the meaning of qualification. What is the meaning of qualifications? So qualifications, when I take an exam and I pass it, so after that I got certain qualifications, like I got certain characters of knowledge, or I have some knowledge or skill about this subject that I talk course in. So, for example, after I finished the course of cooking, now I have qualifications regarding regarding, I can say, cooking, so I can cook well and know a lot of recipes. So this is the meaning of qualifications. So qualifications mean the exam that you have passed and that you show you have knowledge of something or a skill about the subject. Okay. Examiner, so someone who marks exams, like your teachers in the school. So we can say that we are examiners. Why? Because we give you the exam and correct your mistakes. So the person who marks exams. Oh, you see from the photo. Yeah, okay. Candidate. So candidate is a person who takes an exam or elections. So once you take the exam, it means that you are candidate. Okay, it's easy. Accent, it means way you pronounce words depending on where you are from. This is accent. And of course, you know the difference between accent and pronunciation. So, let's see, pronunciation, this is correct way a word is said. I can say, for example, E, R, the, sh, or ch. So, pronunciation, correct way of the word. Okay, but accent, when I come to the previous, uh, yes, the previous page, so the accent, the way you pronounce the words, depends on where are you from. For example, if I live in America, I can say water, but if I live in British, I can say water. So this depends on the way that I pronounce the words, depends on or depending on where I live. Okay? So this is the difference between accent, specific accent. I can say water or water, but pronunciation, correct way that I can say the word. Okay, so I think that it was very easy. Now let's move to the application and let's answer the close-up page 137. Please open this page with me and let's apply these vocabularies on exercises. Okay, lessons to learn and vocabulary. Yeah, 130, page 137, exercise F. Okay, let's answer together. A or an is a group of pages on the internet. So what is it? Yeah, great. It's website. Amazing. Number two, someone who's doing something for the first time. So I can say what? Beginner. Amazing. Number three, what means not the same as something else? Something not the same. So it means it's different. Yeah, great. Number four, if something is it's special and different. Unique, amazing. Number five, something that's what is very boring, dull. So dull means something very boring. I can say this game is dull, like it's boring. I got bored from this game. Number six, when you something you try to improve it. Yeah, great, work on. So once you work on something, you try to improve it. Number seven, what is another way of saying disappear? Wow, great, vanish. Number eight, if something it has continued for a long time without changing. Yes, traditional. So I have traditional way. Every day I should eat cheese. So something I do it for a long time without it changing. Okay, let's turn the page. So open the page 138, vocabulary. Mm, okay. So circle the odd ones out. The first one, education, knowledge, earn. So let's check all them together. So the first one, education, and it's related to knowledge, but exam, this is the odd one, okay? Number two, diploma, certificate. After I finish the diploma, I take certificate. So project, this is the odd one. Number three, fees, grant, application. So fees, the fees that you pay to your school or to learn. Grant, the government pays for you. So application, this is the odd one. Tutor, a teacher. lecturer, graduate. So this is the odd one. Number 5, arts, studies, sciences. So arts and sciences, they are subjects, but studies, this is the odd one. Uniform, stapler, folder. So folder and stapler, we use them and we put them in our pencil box. But uniform, this is the odd one. Number 7, backpack, timetable, schedule. So schedule, it's like timetable. So the old one is backpack. Perfect. Number 8, biology, chemistry, physical education, PE, the PE that you like it and adore it very much. So this is the odd one, unfortunately. So because of biology and chemistry, I can say they are sciences, okay? But once I say physical education, this is the odd one, okay? Let's move to choose the correct answer. Okay. Number 1, my sister has her university what paid by my parents. Applications, grants, or fees? Yes, great. Fees. Professor Oaks is the best in the college. There are queues of students when he gives a talk. Yes, perfect. Lecture. So lecture, a teacher in the university. As far as I'm concerned, nothing is more important in life than a good education. Yes, so you are so lucky that you are in good school and you get good education. Number 4, could you bought these books in your for me? I'll get them later. So backpack. Okay, number 5, do students have to wear what at your secondary school? Uniforms. So we wear uniforms in the school. Number 6, students must have their what graded by no later than 31st of January. Projects, diploma, certificates. So, projects. Students must have their projects graded by no later than 31st of January. Why projects? Because in the school we make a lot of projects. Diploma, this is regarding um, a specific course. You finish the diploma and you take certificates. Is your brother completing his studies at local college? Okay, of course we don't complete arts or sciences, we complete studies. I was in what class and I twisted my ankle playing basketball. So, physical education. Is it easy? Are you sure? Okay, let's move to the following exercise. Okay, can put it here. Complete the sentences using both words. The school will what this student if he doesn't make more effort to well expel the students. Expel, it means put him out, take him away from the school if he doesn't make more effort to to behave like to act properly. I was in school last year, but this year I'll be starting. Yeah, so I was in primary, then I will be starting secondary. Number 3, I'm so pleased I managed to all my exams at school this year. I didn't even what math. So I'm so pleased like I'm very happy. I managed to pass all exams this year. I didn't even fail math. So it means like this student is afraid of math, but thanks God that he passes or he passed the exam regarding math. Okay? Number 4, students can get very good what if they manage to complete our computer studies Very good qualifications. Yes, I can get very good qualifications like I can say skills, qualifications like skills, okay? To complete our computer studies courses, okay? Is it easy until now? Are you sure? Okay, are you ready for the following exercise? Let's go. Yeah, complete the sentences using both words. So, it's easy. Yeah, it's related to the same exercise. Number five, be careful. You don't want any questions on the test. If you do, you will some marks. So be careful. You don't miss or lose. Yes, you don't miss any questions. So make sure that you don't miss any questions because if you miss any questions, you will lose some marks. Number six, the what? Taking his oral exam was very nervous before meeting the. So who will take the exam? Perfect candidate. And who are the person that exams him? Examiner. Yes, amazing. Good students. Okay, number seven. History is my favorite subject or lesson. Yes, subject. So history is subject. But today's lesson was unbelievably boring. Are you bored guys from the session today? I don't think so. I miss you so much. Okay, number eight. When you learn to speak a foreign language, it doesn't matter if you have a or am what, but your should be correct. Yes, that you have an accent. So it doesn't matter once you speak American accent, British accent, but your pronunciation should be correct. Okay. So the last exercise, you will do it by yourself. Read the list and tick write the things that are true for you, then work with partner and explain why. So I want you to tick these points that you see they are suitable for you and discuss it with me next session. Okay, so now I'm gonna leave you and I hope that you enjoyed the session today. Don't forget do your homework regarding these vocabularies on the lesson, and you will answer the booklet on page 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Thank you, guys. Okay, guys, so now we will continue the vocabularies too, and you are gonna find them easy, very easy, inshallah. So, open your close-up page 142. First exercise, exercise A, choose the correct answers. Number one, when the students make progress, of course, okay, you will choose get worse at doing something or get better at doing something. So make progress like make achievements, something good. So get better at doing something great. You will answer number two. If you break the rules, you know the meaning of break the rules, of course. Something bad. So do what you are supposed to do or do something you are not supposed to do. Yes, you do something you are not supposed to do. So number three, when you are in your teacher's good books, so good books, of course, he or she will or is pleased with you. Okay? So all of you guys are in my good books. Okay, let's move to number four. When you get the hang of something, so it means you learn how to do something or you don't learn. Of course you learn. So once you get the hang of something, it means, so this phrasal verb get the hang of, it means to learn how to do something. Number five, if you get a taste for something, so once you get the taste for something, it means like you start to enjoy doing it. It's easy. By logic. Number six, if you make an effort, so it means you try to do something. You exert efforts to do something. So this is the meaning of make an effort. Make an effort or exert efforts. You try very hard to do this. So for example, I make an effort to pass the exam. So I try to study hard to pass the exam. Okay, is it easy? Are you sure? Okay, so let's move to exercise B, complete the text with phrases from A. So, do you remember the phrases that we discussed in the previous exercise? I will remind you these phrasal verbs again, or phrases again. So, the first one is make progress. The second one, break the rules. The third one, in your teacher's good books. The fourth one, get the hang of. The fifth one, get a taste for something. The last one is make an effort. So you will choose from these phrases to finish or complete these gaps. Secondary school can be very difficult, but if you want to do well and be in your teacher's perfect good books, then we have some advice for you. First of all, at school, yeah, to make progress at school, you need to manage your time well. This means that you must to do your homework, yeah, you must make an effort. Amazing on to do your homework on time and make sure that you aren't late for school. Students who and are repeatedly late, so who what? Yes, break the rules and are repeatedly late or absent are only gonna get into trouble. If getting ready for school is a problem because you are sleepy, establish a morning routine and stick to it. Do it. You will soon what it and you won't be late, huh? Yes, great. So get the hang of. Do you remember what does it mean? Yeah, start to learn something. So if you will get the hang of it, so to learn how to establish morning routine and to not to sleep late, so you won't be late anymore. You will not be late anymore. Finally, don't forget that if you study hard, you will soon see results, and who knows, you may even for learning, huh? Yes, great. Get a taste for learning. Like you may start like learning. Yes. Okay. So the last exercise depends on prepositions. So you are gonna find them easy. Let's put it here. So, in the last exercise, you will complete the sentences with these prepositions. You need to use some of them more than once. Okay, the first one is there has been an increase the number of students leaving. So increase, great, increase in of students leaving the school, 18, at 18, perfect. Please concentrate on what your teacher is saying. Please, guys, concentrate on what I'm saying right now. Okay, number three. Some parents are prepared to spend large amounts uh, money their children's education. Large amounts of money on large amounts of money on their children's education. Okay, great. Number four, the never speaks up in class. She suffers from a lack of confidence. Okay. Number five, my brother is gonna apply for just it's easy. Apply for a place, Oxford University, at Oxford University. Yes, great. So if you recognize that we use at twice here, number one and number five. Okay, number six, try not to worry about. Your exams fell. I'm sure you will do well. So, guys, this is another advice from me to you that don't be worried about your exams, okay? They will be easy, inshallah. Okay, number seven, Jane is good French. So good at French. So if you remember that we use at three times. Number seven, number five at Oxford, and number one at 18. And the last one, oh, I don't know. So the last one, of course, will be with. So most of Gordon's teachers are satisfied with his progress this year. Okay.